One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. And the Nittany Lions will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Boilermakers offense will have the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Throws to the tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The kick is on its way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. Try and establish
this challenge with this defensive line, because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty.
Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the team.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cherry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cherry. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receiver.
Turning it on! All down, that's enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fitted in the window for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Penn State 28, Purdue 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The lone back's got it. Running to Green. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Now the play fake. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Wide open, he makes the catch. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Here's the handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run, run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Rides to back and leaves it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense, quick tempo.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Still looking, on the move. Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. A huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Snatches it on the right. There he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sims. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Buys a little extra time. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him.
The end zone. And good coverage there, Gore. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is ahead early in Boulder, but that's not exactly Cordell Stewart out there. This game is a long way from being over. They are up by 7 over TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Throwing on the run. Makes a catch at the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Purdue, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Gain of 21 on play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. From the gun, the running back has it. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the... Time update.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got it in the middle, it's Ford. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cherry. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On the run, deep down the right side. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cherry. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right?
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Here's the pressure. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can...
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got got him at the 29.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Makes the grab down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lets it fly. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Out of the ball game. They'll do.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Golden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's Golden. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little...
Just plowing ahead. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to keep it in the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way from around the 50. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State.
Makes the grab.
Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Jeffrey. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. You got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to throw again. Using his feet to buy time. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Lets it go to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. There he goes. Out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the...
Oh, a lot of space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
26. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defense. We get a stop, get them off the field. I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment.
Big completion. Bounds. They'll mark. He'll set up to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the two-point try. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Bringing the heat.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.